Have you ever done something kind and wondered if it even mattered? This is the story of a man who gave away the only meal he had, and how that single act changed the rest of his life. In the quiet village of Ravanpur lived Arav, a humble woodcutter. He had no land, no savings, only an axe, a tiny hut, and a heart that never learned to say no. Every dawn, he carried a small cloth pouch with his lunch, usually one coarse roti, some onion, and water. His wife Mira always worried. She'd say, "Arav, we barely have enough. You keep giving things away. How will we survive?" Arav would only smile. "Mira," he'd reply, "kindness doesn't make us poorer, it makes the world richer." But one day, that belief was tested. That afternoon, while Arav chopped wood, he heard a faint groan. He turned and saw a man collapse beside a tree. Dusty clothes, trembling hands, lips dry from hunger. "Brother," the man whispered weakly, "some water, please." Arav rushed to him. The man drank desperately, his hands shaking. Then came the hard part. Arav opened his pouch. Inside was one single roti, his only meal for the day. He paused for a long moment, then quietly placed it in the stranger's hands. "Eat," he said. Life comes before hunger. When Arve returned home, Mira was upset. "You gave away your food again, Arve? You worked a whole day on an empty stomach." He simply replied, "Someone needed it more than I did." Mira sighed, angry but touched. They slept hungry that night, but fate was already moving. The next morning, just as the sun rose, someone knocked. When Arve opened the door, the same stranger stood there, but transformed. He now wore clean clothes. His posture was proud, his eyes sharp and kind. "Arv," the stranger said, "you didn't know who I was yesterday. But today, let me tell you." He revealed he was Samarvir, an influential trader. Thieves had robbed him in the forest, leaving him with nothing. "Everyone else passed me by," Samarvir said. "You fed me when you had only one roti. You saved my life." He placed a heavy leather pouch on the table. It was filled with gold coins. Mira gasped. Arav, shocked, said, "Sahib, I can't take this." Samar replied, "You can and you must, because your kindness deserves more than just gratitude." With those coins, Arav didn't buy luxuries. He bought grain for the village, tools for other woodcutters, and medicines for the sick. Mira watched him in awe. With tears in her eyes, she said, "You gave away the only food you had, and today you fed the entire village." Arav smiled. Kindness, it always finds its way home. One act of kindness changed Arav's life, not because he expected something in return, but because the universe returns what the heart gives away. When you help someone with pure intention, your reward may come late, but it never comes empty. This story touched you? Share it with someone who needs hope today. And remember, a small act of compassion can change someone's whole world, including your own. Thanks for watching.